This is Germany's weirdest tram system. I've not seen a tram system quite like this before. This is the tram system in Nordhausen. This tram system has on it regular electric trams, diesel electric trams, diesel trams and steam trains. Yep, they've actually got steam trains running on this tram system. It's so weird. So then, Nordhausen is a very small city, and that is even if you count it as a city. To be honest, it's more of just a town. It's only got 40,000 people living here. And considering that in the UK, somewhere of just 40,000 people would barely have an adequate bus service, let alone a tram system. So in that regards, Germany really does well at public transport. Now the main regular part of this tram system is actually very small compared to the extended long countryside tram system, which we'll come on to that a bit later on. But let's start with the regular tram system. And there's three variations to the trams here. There are unidirectional trams, which only have doors on one side and have a cab at just one end of the tram, which look like this. There's also bi-directional trams that have doors both sides and cabs at both ends. And then there is the diesel electric trams. The diesel electric trams are basically just one of the bi-directional trams with a diesel generator bodged into the tram. And you can see it, this is a bodge. This did not have a diesel generator originally, and just added it in to allow these trams to run on the sections outside of the city centre. So with that said, let's now leave the small regular part of the tram system and go into the countryside part of the tram system. Now this tram system is meter gauge, and when you head out of the city and into the countryside bit, something quite weird happens, because some of the tram stops really do look just like tram stops, but some of the tram stops are built to a bigger spec and are built like train stations with multiple tracks and multiple platforms. So is this system trying to be a tram or a train, or is it a bit of both merged together? Although what's really weird is that outside of the city centre it actually has mainline train signals that look like regular DB train signals on a tramway. That is weird. So then, that's the diesel electric tram done. Let's now go on to the old diesel trams, and these trams look very old and they're a bit run down. They're quite creepy looking, and these trams go deep into the countryside. This countryside tramway is 60 kilometres long. It is a very long tram route going deep into the countryside. Let's ride on one of these old diesel trams. And now to the weird part, the steam train. On this countryside tram route, they run steam trains. And this is not purely just for heritage, because to be honest, I'm not that interested in things that are just there for tourists. But this steam train is actually used by some of the locals that live in the little villages served by it. This is used as their regular form of public transport. This is the train they take every day to commute into the city. A steam train. Let's ride it. then, that's the trams and steam train complete. Let's now take a look at the regular DB railway in Nordhausen. And let's take a look at an electric train. This train is run by, oh dear, Abellio. I am really surprised that Germany would want a crap company like Abellio running trains to their railway. Have these got something to do with having European rules having to open up railways to tender or something? But let's put it this way, Abellio do a far better job running in Germany than they do in England. Because unlike in England, they can't get away with being completely crap. And while for Germany, I'd say Abellio is not as good as a proper DB service, it's still a million times better than anything Abellio would ever do in England. They run the same trains as DB would use, but just painted as Abellio. And these trains have got really good acceleration and really fast and quick at getting to where you're going. And now let's take a look at a diesel train.